Is just a beast. I'm telling you what. Looks like it's ready to go again. We got, we had 5 waves up in here. We're gonna get these off here a second because we're gonna zoom in here and take a look, see what's going on in here. It's held this support very, very well. Last video I did, if you guys watched it on the video, called for a pullback right around 300. What was that? 390. All right, you can see how close it got. I mean, if you zoom in here on this thing, it got so very close. Just wick down there. This is on the monthly chart too. Let's go out on the weekly. Just wick down there last week and just about got it. Okay, I haven't looked at it for, I don't know when the last video I did on this, a week or two ago maybe. But we did wick down there. We got down to I don't know, roughly 393, 392, something like that. All right, so let's move this up just a hair. Right to there. There we go. All right, 392 it got to. Just missed that, just barely. All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, if we put a Fibonacci on a couple places on this thing, let's see what's going on. Let's go from the swing high to the swing low. Right about there, okay. We're right up at about a 618 right now. All right, if we look at these RSIs on the weekly here, look at this thing. Looks like it is ready to take off again. All right, the weekly is down at the bottom and just turning up. All right, we have a green weekly candle, obviously. It'd be nice to see some volume coming in here. There's 74 million. 74 million, on a $459 stock. That boy, that's a pile of money. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't even know what the market cap is on Nvidia right now, but it's got to be up there pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the weekly is heading up. The only thing here, the monthly is turning back up down here, okay? You have it turning down on a stochastic, but look at it on the regular RSI. It is turning back up. It's at a 68 right now, so a lot of room, excuse me, a lot of room to come up here for sure. It is showing a lower high than the past high over here, which is a little bit of bearish divergence, but we'll see what happens here. Look at that monthly candle on that thing. What is that as far as percentages? Up to there, roughly, 13% roughly. Not too shabby for a month. If you're in stocks, I love my crypto, that's for sure. But all right, so we're at a 618. We're gonna have to keep a very close eye on this thing. All right, if it can get up through the 786 at 480 bucks, all right, then you'd be looking at higher prices here. That target up, that next target, if it can take out that, what is that, 502, if it can take that out, next target appears at 571. Okay, 571.05. Now let's look at the daily RSI on this thing. All right, you can see right where, let me show you this. You can see that last run here made it right up to that 702. I always talk about that 702. All right, and then pulled down from there down to our target down here. But that 702 is a very tricky spot to get through. All right, so we'll see what happens here. We're at that 618 now. The daily RSI is getting towards the top here. All right, down at the bottom, it's still only at a 59. All right, we got our 12-hour right near the top. The 4-hour is peaked out 99.3 and 99.7. All right, so could be looking at a little bit of a pullback here. Right, let's take a look here. With that forward, the daily getting near the top. That daily can stay up the top though for a long time. You can see here when the daily got to the top here, it was at 434. It still ran up to about 477, so it can stay up there for a while. Okay, like I said, the tricky spot. Watch that 470 to 480 bucks. If it can get through 480, I believe it's heading up to 571. All right, if it can't break that 470, I believe it's probably going to pull back through here. All right, with that monthly. But we'll see what happens here. It's looking very strong. All right, it came down, touched at 392. It's back up to 459 now, and each day we're just getting green candles out of this thing. So keeps chugging up there. It still has that big gap down here. Where's it at? Might be on the daily. On this chart, usually them gaps get, they get filled. All right, let's see here. I apologize. Mount. There we go. It's coming back here. There we go. Yeah, there's that gap. Makes you wonder if this is ever going to get filled through here. Usually these gaps get filled at some time, but I don't know. Unless this monthly turns down, this monthly RSI actually ends up rolling over and coming down, possibly coming down and retesting this high back, back testing this high back here, possibly. We'll see what happens here. If this monthly turns back up, though, I believe it's going to be heading higher, So we'll see what happens. It's been holding at 392. If it loses at 392, it's probably going to fill this gap. That 392 is obviously a very good support level. If it loses that, it could at least come back down, and to the low, 326, down to maybe even down to here, down to the 300 area. You could get a pullback from there. Let me see here. Let me grab my, you could get a pullback down here, fill this gap up, and then bounce up out of here. We'll just have to see what happens. Like I said, keep an eye on that 470 and 480. If it breaks 480, then it's probably heading up to them higher targets, up towards 571, and these levels go up. It goes up to 859 up here, the Fibonacci level. So I love them things that they turn out to work out. I'm telling you, they really do. It's amazing how these things end up working out. But let's take a look here. Off this past run here, take swing high to the swing low. Look at that. Tell me these things don't work. 1618, nailed it. Right there on the dot. How's that? Then up from there it has 734. So that's how they work. They work great. I mean, you see it right here. Once it got up through that, what was it, 295? Yeah, 295. Look at that big wick there. Shot right up to the 1618. Had a 494 target. Ended up hitting close, looks like 500. So it works. These Fibonacci targets work. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll be talking to you soon. We'll see if we hold that 392 or if we can break up above there and break that $500 and head to the next target. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, everybody.